How's it going, everybody?
Hey guys.
Coffee with Keith.
And Katie.
And Mr. Fuzzy Face. Mr. Fuzzy Face. We're doing a show here.
Yeah.
Say hello, Mr. Fuzzy Face.
Hello.
Look at the camera. As long as you're going to be on the show, look at the camera.
The South African didgeridoo.
Get out of
Makes
there.
a repeat appearance.
Yes. Well, how's it going, everybody? Coffee with Keith.
And Katie on Public House Media.
Thank you for joining us again for our 82nd show.
82nd.
They've been doing this 82 times.
Yes.
They keep having us back, so
We
must be doing something
played
right.
an entire baseball season. Entire home.
An entire
baseball
home
season.
baseball season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Speaking of which,
the title of this show is called Wrigley Field,
the Stadium Series.
because we were at Wrigley Field. Got the Cubs shirt on.
Cubs hat on.
Got the Cubs hat on. Boom. You can see the logo right there. I
don't-
like the hat because it's a little harder to see.
I don't have a Cubs t-shirt.
You have plenty of Cubs t-shirts. They're just your work shirts.
Yes. Yes, they're all men's shirts.
They are. They're just men's polos. They just give the small men's polos to the women. Cost effective.
Anyway.
Is this really the platform that you want to complain about your work apparel on?
No.
All right.
We'll come to that another day.
Well, we were at Wrigley Field last week, and we saw the Cubs play the Mets.
As you know, we've decided to check out every major league ballpark. We got this amazing book to do it. The passport book.
Major League Baseball passport book. It has a couple pages for every single baseball stadium in there. And the cool thing about it is that when stadiums are torn down, when new stadiums come back in, you can get new inserts for the book, so you always stay up to date.
So at every ballpark, you get to go somewhere and stamp it.
Mm-hmm.
See the stamp there. It's very cool.
And the date changes, so it's always up to date. You got to make sure that you have the right date before you stamp it. But
Yeah.
it's a cool thing. Every Major League Baseball stadium has it, and it's a little less so, but all the minor league baseball stadiums have it as well. So if you're a huge baseball fan where you're going to go to any baseball game you can go to, you can get a minor league stamp book as well, or you can just get stamps in this one.
We got one. We went
From,
to Appleton, went to the Timber Rattlers game.
We got one from Fox City Stadium there. That's the closest low A affiliate, Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. That's for my hometown right there. Mr. Fuzzy Face, what are you doing back there?
So most people, when they go to games and they write down game day memories, they write down things like Anthony Rizzo got his 1,000th hit, which he did. When we go to games, I write down things.
Katie's in charge.
Yes, I am in charge of it. I write down things like seats at the tippy top.
We were sitting at the very top of the stadium.
Very top, against the fence.
Couldn't get any higher than we
Couldn't
were
get any higher.
on a very windy day.
We definitely paid for those seats.
Well, you'll see that in the video
Right.
coming up, the views that we had and the wind that we were dealing with.
But then we moved because they were terrible seats and the people around us were terrible, and I was going to be mean to them. If we
People
stayed
around
much
us were
longer,
not terrible. Katie just doesn't like being near people.
which is a problem in a ballpark.
Yeah.
It is.
Some would say she's the problem.
I think it is though. So we're at the very tippy top.
We've bored these people enough talking about Wrigley.
No.
How about we show you
show
guys
them?
Wrigley? That is coming up on the next segment after this. Do not go away, and you will see some of Wrigley Field and our highlights from the game. Come back for more Coffee with Keith and Katie. How's it going, everyone?
Hey, guys.
We are at Wrigley waiting for the start of the Cubs and Mets.
Yeah.
And the reason why it doesn't look like we're in a baseball stadium is because you can't get any higher than this. See? we are as high
Show them
as
how
it
narrow
goes.
the aisles are.
Look at how narrow those rows are.
Even my legs are cramped.
Yeah, and it's windy. You can probably tell with the wind noise because it is so windy up here. The wind from behind us and from the city is just whoosh, 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 whipping in there. So we got in here for cheap. This is why we're sitting where we are.
Yeah.
We're probably not going to stick around in this area for too long, but we always have to come and check out the seats. We'll see how the Cubs do tonight. And
what you paid for.
yeah, exactly. So we'll see how it goes. Play ball. First pitch, base hit by the Mets. Game over. Alright, so Rizzo just got a double. But he's over stuff. Gotta get a hit. And stretch, take me out to the ball game. Bob Odenkirk. Get the W. Top of the ninth, and the Cubs have just gone through two relievers, and they've gotten one hit, bases loaded, gotten one out, bases loaded, and they're still trying to close this one out.
Welcome back, guys. The final segment of our show. We forgot to show you, we got a souvenir. It's a pin.
We always get a pin for every ballpark that we go to.
We wanted to get a mug as well, but they didn't have any cool ones.
No.
And we're there all the time, so
We can always get one.
we can always get one.
Got a cool Cubs little helmet. Katie's ice cream came in this.
Yes.
So
it was so hot it melted before I got it back to my seat.
cheap little souvenir there. Why not?
Pretty cool.
So we hope you guys enjoyed that last segment, showing you guys what our day at Wrigley Field was like. But now we've come to the point of the show.
Everyone's favorite.
NFL or NBA with Katie.
Or humiliate Katie.
Or humiliate Katie. I don't think these will be too humiliating for you.
Bring it on, Keith. Let's see.
All right, I have
see what we've got here.
Got them written down for you,
All right.
just to make sure that I don't forget. And so you can't like try to do some Jedi mind trick on me and make me think that I actually got it wrong. We were doing this a couple weeks ago, and Katie said, "Are you sure? Because I think this is that." So she made me double guess myself.
Deshaun
make me think.
Kingsley.
Deshaun
instead of
Kaiser, backup quarterback for the Packers. She kept saying 5 different versions of the same name.
Kingston?
That by the time we were done, I even had to double check. So I have them written down. Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon.
NFL or NBA?
Ooh, that one could go either way. But Josh really sounds like a thin name, a thin person's name.
A thin person's name.
Thin person, so I'm going to say...
No fat Joshes, huh?
No fat linebacker Joshes.
Okay.
What was Sitton's first name?
Josh.
Josh. I'm going to go with instinct. Josh Gordon, NBA.
You are wrong.
Oh, no.
NFL.
NFL.
He's an NFL wide receiver, so he is thin.
Okay. Is he related to Josh Sitton?
No.
No.
No, Josh and Josh are not related.
No.
Jarvis Landry.
What Landry?
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis.
Josh Gordon and Jarvis Landry.
Landry sounds like some country music thing, which would indicate the South, which would mean football, so NFL.
Surprising logic got you pretty close. You are correct. I thought you were gonna. So Tom Landry was a legendary coach for the Dallas Cowboys in the South. You're like, it sounds like a country name. Like, all right, well, Tom Landry was a cowboy coach in the South.
That may be it.
Her logic is just completely out there. But this time it definitely paid off for you this time. All right.
1-1.
Yeah, Jarvis Landry is correct. J.R. Smith, going with all J's. Josh Gordon, Jarvis Landry, and J.R. Smith.
All right, and the first 2 were NFL.
Correct.
J.R.
J.R. Smith.
Smith. Ooh, that one could also go either way. J.R.
Like one of the most common last name ever. That one could go either way.
So I've probably seen NFL players and NBA players both named Smith.
I'm sure you have.
So now we have to narrow it down to J.R. Who is most likely to have a nickname like that? A basketball player or a football player? J.R. I'm going to say NFL just because the first 2 are NFL.
Wrong.
Oh!
J.R. Smith is an NBA player.
I should have said he was NBA because the first 2 were NFL.
Bonus question.
Oh boy.
What do they all have in common?
Their first names start with J. They're all named Josh.
No. Josh and Jarvis, no.
Oh, I forgot his name.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
They all play in the same city. 2 NFL players and the NBA player. They all play in the same city. What city do they play in?
There are a lot of cities that both have teams.
There are. I'll give you 2 guesses.
Chicago.
No.
LA.
Cleveland.
Cleveland still has a basketball team? I thought it went to LA.
Boom. Major burn. Major burn on Cleveland. All right, Katie. What do you got for me?
Alright, so now, my favorite time of day, the name game, or Stump Keith.
She ain't gonna stump me.
Keith, you have to tell me.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
We went 0 for 3 last week.
I went 1 for 3 last week.
So you're already defeated.
All
Alright, you have to tell me where these guys went to college.
Okay.
Okay?
Where they went to college.
Where they went to college. Mike Ditka.
Mike Ditka went to Illinois.
Nope.
No?
I think you're thinking Butkus.
Dick Butkus went to Illinois. Mike Ditka. Ooh. Ohio State. Big Ten?
Nope.
Where'd he go?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Pittsburgh. All right. Matt Nagy. I think that's how you say it. Nagy. Matt Nagy.
No idea.
He went to
No idea.
University of Delaware.
Would have never guessed that. Joe Flacco went to Delaware.
Do you know who Matt Nagy is? He's the head coach for the Chicago Bears. Last name, Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard is a running back for the Chicago Bears. He went to 2 schools. If you name one of them.
Ohio State,
No.
Michigan, Georgia, Florida,
Nope.
Miami,
Nope.
Texas, Alabama, Auburn.
Midwest. Oh, well, close. One of them was University of Alabama at Birmingham.
Okay.
The other one was Indiana.
No.
I picked a current name. I thought you might know Jordan Howard.
No.
All right. What do Mike Ditka,
They're all Bears.
but other than being Bears, what do those 3 have in common? Although that is a hint in and of itself. They all sang the 7th inning stretch at Wrigley Field.
Wow. Didn't know that. Obviously, I didn't know that because I didn't even know who Brett Nagy was.
Matt.
Who?
Matt.
Matt Nagy. The head coach for the Bears, apparently. Is this his first season with the Bears?
Yes, it is.
Who was the Bears head coach?
John
Fox?
Yes.
Yeah, you see, that's how much I paid attention to the Bears this offseason.
I am a known Packers fan at Wrigley, and the other guys are known Bears fans, so I know this.
No idea who Matt Nagy was. Well, Katie
Anyway.
killed me today. Katie killed me. She killed me. No other way to say it. She owned me. So.
I
All right.
do pick ridiculous questions. I will say that. I pick things that you'll never know.
And I get that they all sang they all sang at Wrigley Field, and it plays into what we just did.
Yes.
But how would I know that for a bonus question?
See, this is the only way.
That's like saying they were all born in the month of August.
Yeah, maybe. This is the only way
Their mothers are all named Martha.
for me to match you in sports trivia. To come up with ridiculous questions.
Well, you did pretty well with. I mean, I probably should have known where Mike Ditka went, I'd have no idea where the Bears head coach. I don't even. Like I said, I barely even know who the Bears head coach is.
I'm not sure the Bears do either.
I don't. So it's not like it's gonna matter after week 3, anyways.
I don't know.
All right, well, we've rambled on long enough. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us for Coffee with Keith.
And Katie on Public House Media.
Everyone have a great week. Comment below.
Let
We
us
will
know.
definitely get back to you.
Yes.
You can check us out on the Public House Media Facebook page, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, our website, thekbstudios.com. So,
We have a website, guys.
wherever you watch it, however you watch it, come check it out, and we will check you out next week. Everybody have a good one, and we will see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.